kept telling the teammates, I kept telling my blockers, just stay with it, man. I'm gonna get loose one of these times. So I just told them, man, keep trying me, and they kept like my gunners, CJ Goodwin and Jalen Brooks, they block real good, getting the return started. It just, and I just went out there and do what I do.
Turp, it's unbelievable going into year number 3. Does it feel different for you this year compared to the previous?
Yeah, man, it feels totally different, man. I feel like I've grown a lot, coming like a veteran in the league, going into year 3, special contract year. So, yeah, I feel like I still got something to prove. So that's how